Welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to review a beer from Suntory, which is not a craft beer brewer, but it is one of the four Japanese major breweries. And the beer is this one. It is called the Suntory, the Premium Malts Japanese Ale, Golden Ale. And this Japanese ale is something that they put on recently, and they did it to, what was the other one they did? The Kaudu ale, which they'd had before, and it just seems kind of like a rebranding. I don't think the beer is not terribly different. So the Kaudu ale was, I believe, also a golden ale. But, you know, it's kind of a rebranding, and I don't know that this is any more Japanese than the beer that they made before, which was not called Japanese ale. This is a golden ale, blonde ale, which is, of course, a very common style, very inoffensive, kind of innocuous style. But one thing is that, you know, Suntory is primarily, are most of the four majors are all lager makers, and it seems like, you know, I mean, I know they are aware of the craft beer movement, certainly, and I think they're trying to, you know, get on the bandwagon for sure. And so, Japanese ale, and in fact, a lot of the major brewers, when they were first making ales, they had to, in their advertising, they were often explaining, this is ale type. What is ale? Okay, and, you know, the average consumer did not know. And probably still does not know. But in any case, 6% rate beer. There's only one rating when I checked, and that was at 3.1, not terribly high. Untapped, there were 16 ratings. So you can see this one just came out recently, and a little bit higher, 3.42. And I don't have the price on this, unfortunately. I can't tell you, but I know it's not terribly expensive. It's available in many stores and in convenience, especially convenience stores. The ingredients are malt and hops. That's it. The hops, or the malt, are foreign and domestic, both Japanese and from other countries. I think primarily they get their malt from maybe Germany, Canada, Australia, and some from the U.S. perhaps. Okay, so come on, let's do it. Let's get this one going. It's an interesting kind of design, label art. Seems to be showing some kind of mountains and trees and birds on a wire and little hops floating around in the sky. Okay, all right. It is completely clear. Very thin head, fine head, kind of fine beaded foam. We call this maybe medium gold straw color. And the aroma. Okay, it does smell like like an ale version of the Premium Malt lager. It smells a bit more fruity than their basic Premium Malt lager, Pilsner. But there's not a huge aroma coming out at all. I would say just a bit doughy, perhaps, and then kind of like lightly cake-like, and perhaps a bit of grass in the background. That's about it. So not much. Okay. Oh, this is really innocuous. To start off a bit sweetly with light, pleasant maltiness. And mid-palate, the sweetness continues. There's very mild hopping, not much to speak of, and it does kind of fade away. This is pleasant. I don't think I don't think I would really identify it as a golden or blonde ale without knowing that it was. Maybe from the aroma, but I mean, it is reminiscent of the premium malts, their lager, with a lot less bitterness. Pleasant, okay. Yeah, so the beer rating was 3.1. I'd probably give it about the same, I think. Nothing really to recommend it as anything better than that. You can find this in the stores these days, convenience stores, liquor stores. I think it will be a limited, it's a limited thing, so it won't be around long. If you want to try it, go ahead and give it a go. There's another one called the Kaoru Ale, which they've rebranded as Japanese Ale as well, and I like that a little bit better than this. Again, Suntory, the premium malts, Japanese Ale, golden ale, and you can find this in the stores if you'd like. 6%. Maybe that's the difference. Is 6%? Could be a little lower, perhaps. But anyway, that's all. That's it for today. Please do stay well, and please subscribe to the channel. I am doing short TikTok videos as well. I'd never considered TikTok, and then one beer reviewer who kind of tracks views for a lot of different beer sites some time ago said views are down across the board, and I just wrote to him and I said, what's going on? People are drinking less? And he said, no, people are moving to TikTok. And yeah, there are beer sites in TikTok, but I don't know. Well, check it out if you want. And I've got my own little channel. I've done about 20 so far, and I'll probably continue. They're 1 minute reviews, so I've taken this review and cut it down to 1 minute for people with short attention spans, or people who simply don't want so much, don't need 7 or 8 or 10 minutes or whatever, Okay, that's it. Bye-bye.